Hey there guys, so Amir Khan will be taking on Niraj Goyat. Not bad pronunciation if I say so myself. Now this is a very quick turnaround from the Terence Crawford fight, which was on April 20. I did not expect Amir Khan to get back in the ring this quick, but he wants a quick turnaround and he wants to get another win under his belt straight away, get back to winning ways because he still has aspirations in the sport of boxing. He believes he was putting in a good performance against Terence Crawford and he was finding his timing and he was measuring Terence Crawford well towards the end of that fight. But the low blow went in and we'll never know the rest, to be honest. I don't know whether Amir Khan would have found anything in that fight, to be honest. I thought it was going towards a knockout loss for Amir Khan anyway. Terence Crawford had him figured out. He had Amir Khan's number and there was nothing that Amir Khan could do that could surprise Terence Crawford. He was completely in control and he was very comfortable in that fight. To be honest, I believe it was just too much for Amir Khan. He got knocked down early and never really recovered. Just don't think he was finding his rhythm very well, and he just couldn't measure or time Terence Crawford. It was just a little bit too much for him, and maybe his speed and reflexes have diminished over time. He's 32 years old, which is not old by any means, but his style of boxing does not age well. I guess you've always got to wonder if he hadn't gone in there with Canelo when he was #1 in the WBC, and he was on that roll, whether he could have won a world title in the welterweight division. And at that stage, I saw him beating pretty much anyone in the welterweight division. He was that good. Whether you like Amir Khan or not, you have to admit, he was on an incredible roll. But the Canelo loss was a massive setback for him, and then he took 2 years out of the ring, which was a big mistake. You cannot be taking that amount of time out of the ring, especially, like I said, with his style, that does not age well. The skills that Amir Khan relies on, speed and reflexes, will always diminish over time, whether he is fighting or not. Age always catches up to fighters who have that kind of style. And Amir Khan lost 2 years of his career when he was inactive. So in there with Terence Crawford, that was one step too far. Perhaps 2 or 3 years ago, maybe he would have beat Terence Crawford because Amir Khan really was that good. Always he has that vulnerability though. One shot and he's ready to go. But I kind of always put that down to the fact that he rushes in too much, and it's kind of his own momentum that is his own worst enemy. I never really believe that Amir Khan is really as chinny as people think and believe, because I don't think he can take a shot. He can't hold a shot very well at all, but still, I don't think it's really just that. I think it's the fact that he has so much momentum going in. He rushes in and just gets caught cold with shots he doesn't see coming. And as I said, I think it is his own momentum that brings more power onto the shot that he has to receive. But nonetheless, Amir Khan is looking very good in training. He's hitting the pads well. He looks very fast, has that lightning speed back. But doing it in training, sparring and hitting the pads is very different to doing it in there under the lights with loads of people watching you and against a top quality opponent. Now this Goyat, he's not a great opponent, but still, when Amir Khan steps back up to world level, which I think will be soon if he does beat Goyat and he feels good enough in the fight, because let's remember, he will retire if he does not feel great. But still, it's just whether when he gets back to world level, those reflexes and speed, whether that fails him. But anyway guys, what are your thoughts on Amir Khan's trip over to Saudi Arabia? Please drop your thoughts in the comments below, click the thumbs up and subscribe if you are new. Thanks guys.